vibe is set. I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics Confidence NA foundation. This is oil free. This foundation is full coverage, but it's not like a full coverage feeling. It also depends on how much you go in. Like if you go in with any full coverage foundation really, or any product, like if you go in with too much, you can really ruin a good thing. So don't f this up, ladies. Just take a little bit. This is in the shade Light Natural. I'm only taking one pump to the back of my hand. I cleaned my makeup brushes yesterday and it feels so good. I put like 90% of my makeup brushes up in a cabinet and I only have these now. So these are my face brushes. I have them in this cute little coffee mug I got at Target. I think it's like the Sonia Kashuk brand. And these are my eyeshadow brushes. So I'm gonna take my It Cosmetics, the Complexion Perfection number 7 brush. Love this brush. And it's clean. So I'm just gonna pick that up on the back of my hand and then I'm gonna like dab it around. Oh man, there's hair right there. Oh, I hate when that happens. I have these weird, my hairline is so weird. I have these like hairs coming out of like where my hairline is not at. Like I don't know how to explain it. We'll talk about it later. Left, I'm just gonna go over my eyelids. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in the shade 10NN right here. I'm gonna turn a light on because I feel like there's a shadow over there. And then I am going to use my Zoeva Face Shape 110 brush. This brush is so nice for this under eye area. Brightening like this under eye area and the way it settles, because I have little tiny fine lines under my eye. And because this concealer is so thin, it sits really nice. Go back in with my foundation brush, just softly kind of go over everything. I'm not like rubbing, I'm not pushing really hard, I'm just like being really gentle. I'm gonna take this Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in the shade Dark 170N. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit higher than my natural. Shadow. I'm not going to contour my forehead because I feel like my forehead's kind of small. Do that, yeah. Do a little bit of work there. So to blend this out, I'm going to use the other side of that foundation brush. I'm going to start right here And if I ever feel like I have too much product on my brush, I just take it and wipe it on the back of my hand. Back in with this brush that I used to blend out the highlight. I'm not going to pick up any product. I'm just going to use it to further blend this contour out. Out my lighting. I've changed it so many times. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna snatch up this jawline though. So when you contour your jawline, you want to like connect this, like to create like a sharper edge, you want to go just under the jawline. Next, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix in 10NN, and I'm going to lightly sweep this where I highlighted. Because this is light, it's going to brighten even more. So for the center of my face, I do not use powder contour to set my cream contour. I actually go in with my powder. I don't want to darken this area up. I actually want to tone it down a bit. So this is gonna like do that. Powder down here. I'm going to take M.a.c Mineralize Skin Finish in medium dark, and I'm going to take my M.a.c 126 SES brush, the tops of my forehead where the sun would hit. I think that's about right. And then I'm going to create like a number 3 on my face. So I'm coming up here, here, and down here. I'm also going to bronze my neck a bit. Next, I'm going to go in with some powder contour. I'm going to take the shade Jawbone to set my contour. Morphe M523. And I'm going to start back here by my ear and dab. I'm going to go in with my highlight. This highlight is so beautiful. So I'm going to take this right on the top of my cheekbone. This highlight is so insane. Tap with the tip of my nose. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Xrated. I'm gonna pop that. pencil in espresso. I'm going to clean up this brow. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M432 brush and some concealer. Start off by going in with the Loreal Brillant Eyes Liquid Shadow in the shade Royal Onyx. So this comes in a whole bunch of colors. I love this shade and I really love the formula. It dries down similar to a liquid lipstick. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to pick up the shade Witchy, and I'm using my B Bella NG 330 brush. I'm going to put that just above that color, overlapping it just a bit, and I'm going to start working that in the crease. My motto when it comes to blending, I always say, blend some more, and then when you think you're done blending, blend more. Then I'm going to go in with sherbet on that same brush. I'm going to go above the crease and just blend towards the brow bone, but not on to the brow bone. Go in with a little bit more of this liquid shadow, and I'm using patting motions, and the brush I'm using is the M.a.c. Oh no, it's rubbed off. I love this brush though for like cream eye products. Next, I'm going to take Buttery, and I am going to pick that up using the M.a.c 230 brush, and I'm going to take that to my brow bone And then I'm going to take my Morphe E36 brush and I'm going to pick up Treasure. And I'm going to pop that right in the inner corner here. Really working the color in the inner corner and then dragging it into here. I'm going to clean this little pencil brush off and I'm going to pick up the shade Self-Made. I'm going to put that right under the lash line, focusing on the center. And then I'm going to go in with Witchy and put that on the outer lower lash line, blending up into the shape that we already created up here. This is the NARS Climax. So we are skipping liner and we're just going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Baby Lips Longwear Lip Liner. And then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Paint Matte in Peach. To burp and it's just like right here and it's like you can feel that it needs to come out but it doesn't, and so you're just like, oh. Okay, that's weird. Did it just like go back into my body?